When I think of construction, I think of legacy. There's a legacy to be left, a laying down of the hammer and give it to the next generation to take it further. Kia ora, I'm Josh Gibbons, Regional Manager for Cook Brothers Southern Lakes. So when I started in the construction industry, I was not really heading down that pathway for a start. I lived in Balclutha, a small community town south of Dunedin. We grew up on a dairy farm. That was sort of my trajectory. I remember as a kid actually telling my mum that I was going to design her a house one day because my actual dream was to be an architect. But I actually ended up getting a carpentry apprenticeship. So they were big weeks, doing 54-hour weeks as a 17-year-old kid away from home for the first time. It was actually an amazing experience. The point I stopped being a carpenter was an opportunity to join Cook Brothers in Dunedin. I'd done a bit of time working for myself and just learned some tough lessons in life, and I think I'd seen commercial construction as something that always was interesting to me and intriguing, and advertising came up to be a site manager or a leading hand foreman sort of role, sort of mixed back then. We called them BTMs. So you're still on the tools, still a carpenter, but leading a site. And I didn't think I'd get the job, no way, but I dropped my CV in and managed to land the job, which I was really surprised at the time. It actually, for me, I was like, wow, how did I get this? But lo and behold, this big shiny image of this company, when you got back to the crux of it, was just the same as me. People who are passionate about construction, passionate about doing things better, and definitely were punching above their weight at the time, which I didn't know. But yeah, really for me it was like a real alignment when I did come and join that Dunedin team. So that support network that I gained when I was with that Dunedin team was phenomenal. For me, that support really came from Blair as regional manager. He gave me an opportunity to become something that was more than just a carpenter, that was that project manager level. And then when the opportunity came to become regional manager, he championed for me. And I think it's such an amazing place now, is that having a person that you've grown up with in the construction industry, that had your back, that's employed you and trusted you and believed in you, to then champion you for a role like I'm doing now, was so valuable. Now I find Blair is more than just a mentor, more than just a colleague now. He's definitely a very good friend. So I think that's something that was really special about Cook Brothers, and about that kind of culture we've fostered where people feel like there's a place for them and a place to grow. Thankfully, the team believed in me, and they really supported me in a way that I probably had never seen before. It hasn't always been plain sailing, but they've definitely had my back and allowed me to progress to where I am now, which is, to be fair, probably the happiest I've been in my working career, doing what I'm doing now. But I know it all came from just a few small chats and a couple of people saying, hey, we believe in you, we see something in you, let's take a shot. If I could give one piece of advice to apprentice Josh, it would be back yourself. Making mistakes is just what happens, it's life. It's how you respond to those, that's the parts that teach grit. I just love construction. I love everything about it. I love all the people that work in it. And I love that we're an industry that actually makes communities happen. And that's the sort of people that I'd like to come along and take that from me and take it even further.